Hello, 7th graders! Welcome to day number 1 of online learning. I know you're all so excited to be here. With that being said, I actually am really excited to start teaching you guys again. I've missed you so much over the last week and a half, and even though it's going to look a little bit different online, I'm very excited to start interacting with you guys and teaching you again. So, quick information about what this first week is going to look like. This is the first time that I've taught online. My goal, like I told you before school is over, is that I'm going to expect about 20 minutes of work from you. So for the first week, it might be a little bit more, a little bit less, because I am just starting at what I can guess is going to take you about 20 minutes. And then I'll adjust from there. So for the first week, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. Today, you're going to be watching this video and answering questions on Google Classroom navigation. Tomorrow I'm going to have you read the at-home learning letter that I've already posted, and you will complete a Google form answering some questions so that I know you got the information that you needed to get from it. Wednesday and Thursday we will be doing some review stuff on Punnett squares that we already learned last 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. So we're going to review. It's not going to be new stuff, but I'm going to try to refresh your memory. And then on Friday, we will have an optional Kahoot and a quiz. And yes, I did say Friday. If you didn't know already, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But the school did decide that for the duration, for however long we're doing online learning, we will be doing a 5-day school week. Some of you might like that, some of you might not. But what it does mean is that you will get done with school earlier than you would have if we weren't. So you'll have a longer summer vacation, we'll get done with school earlier. So that should be good news for you. So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into the Google Classroom stuff. If you have questions about how much assignments are worth grading, when things are going to be due, all that kind of stuff, you can read the at-home learning letter, but we are going to go over that tomorrow, so don't worry about that for right now. Today, I'm trying not to overwhelm you. I just want to show you how to access everything that I've posted in Google Classroom, okay? Okay, so I have switched to my Google Classroom view. When you log in, this is what you should see. This shouldn't be anything new. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Tutorial Class. So when you click on Life Science, you should see exactly what I'm seeing right now. On the left-hand side, there's going to be a short summary of what is due coming up. So it says that there's something due tomorrow and there's something due on Saturday, okay? Which is a great tool. That way you know whether you've turned the homework in or not. So use that for sure. However, up until now, I've been having you just use things that I've posted on the stream. This is the tab that we're on right now called Stream. This is not the best way to access things on Google Classroom. There's no form of organization with this, so it makes it hard to find what you're looking for. So from now on, as soon as you get onto Google Classroom, I want you to click on the Classwork tab in the middle. This is the best way for me to organize information for you so that you always know what's expected of you and you always know where to find things. So, the first thing that I see under Classwork is please respond, check-in. This is just a really quick check-in, so for me to see that you are on Google Classroom at home and ready to go for online learning. This is due on Monday, March 30th. If you don't turn it in on Monday, I'm going to be contacting the school and then contacting your parents to make sure that you can get online. So you have to respond to this question. In order to do this, you can just click on it, view the question, and then reply. So it says, what did you eat for lunch today? Do not reply in the comments. Go over to the top right-hand corner and reply in the answer box. So I had spaghetti. So I'm just going to reply right here and turn that in. All right, now it shows that it has been turned in and I've completed that assignment. So you can go back to the main spot. So every time that you log in, you're going to see that it says general information. This will be at the top for the entire time that we're doing online learning. This is really important stuff that I think you should be able to have quick access to all of the time. So the first thing is optional video meeting with Miss Cher. This is where you can click if you would like to set up a video meeting with me because you have questions. You can set up this meeting one-on-one with me or with up to 5 of your friends at one time. So there are 5 students per each meeting. You can just go ahead and click on this and it will bring up a calendar. You can click on the day that you want to set up a meeting with me, and then you can click on the time, okay? So that is how you can set up a Google meeting with me. I will get a notification and then I'll be able to chat with you in video. Now, the next tab says weekly schedule and grading. This is just a short, quick synopsis of the information about our weekly schedule, what it's going to look like, and then my grading adjustments. We'll talk about this tomorrow, so don't worry about it for now. The online learning letter that I want you to access tomorrow. There's also an online learning letter that was sent out from the school, so if you have not read that yet, you can click on this link. And if you have any technology problems, there is a link right here for you to fill out a form that looks like this, and this will be sent directly to the high school's tech department so that they can help you out. If you do not know your Infinite Campus username and login, you will need to fill this out. In order to take attendance during online learning, you yourself as the student will have to be able to log into Infinite Campus and mark yourself present, okay? So if you don't know your Infinite Campus login, you should be clicking on if you have technology problems and filling out that form. All right, so this information will always be posted up here. If you scroll down a little bit, Monday, March 30th, this is what you have to do for Monday, March 30th. Now, if you notice this, it says bell ringer, and the bell ringer is in orange, but the instructions are in gray. Anything that is highlighted in a bright color is something that you have to turn in or complete. The things that are in gray are either optional things that I have posted or they are instructions. So if you've noticed here, there's instructions here. This is just me telling you what you have to do for the day. You should watch this or read them, but you do not have to physically click I'm done or I turned this in. The Edpuzzle assignment is what you're completing right now, so you should have found that already. And then Flipgrid. So down here, if you want to participate in the Flipgrid, that will be posted there as well. I will post new Flipgrids on Mondays and Thursdays. But it is not orange because it's not required. You scroll down more, there's tutorials. So if you want to record your attendance because you don't know how, you can click on this, and there is a link for a video on how to do that. If you don't remember how to use Flipgrid, there is a link on how to do that as well. All right. Now, once we get going, there's going to be a bunch of different days, and if you miss a day, it will show up right here. It'll say Tuesday, March 31st, and you can go ahead and click on this, and it will bring you straight to the day, or to the general information, or to tutorials. So this menu over here is also very useful. I'm going to go to Monday, March 30th. Now, in order to answer your bell ringers, you're just going to go ahead and type in this, type in your answer. So the question says, how are you feeling about not having school for the next month? Do you have any questions or concerns for me? So you can go ahead and type in your answer. I'm worried about what happens if I have late work. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that in. And now, if you've noticed, the orange color has gone away. So that means I've completed this task. And I can keep scrolling down and go to the next one. So here's instructions. I haven't actually entered these instructions in yet. And then if you scroll down, here's the Edpuzzle assignments. You'll be able to click on that and go into it. All right. So these are the things that I wanted you to get the hang of today. So hopefully this video was helpful. And now that I've completed those things, it says, woohoo, no work is due soon because I already completed those things. I will be posting your work on Google Classroom daily at 7 o'clock in the morning. Now, that does not mean that you need to get up at 7. I'm not going to be getting up at 7. What it does mean is that you will be able to access your work daily at any time throughout the day. For all of the 7th grade classes, science, math, reading, social studies, your homework will be due at midnight on Saturdays. So if you need help with pacing, I'm going to be posting every day. That way you can just do it on that day and then be done with it. But if you miss a day and you get it done by Saturday at midnight, it's not going to be late. Now, if you have more questions about very specific things, wait until tomorrow. I'm going to go over the grading scale because it is changing. I'll go over the topics we're going to cover and the schedule that we will have. I hope you guys all are well, and I'll see you tomorrow.